Hey guys, what is up? For 14 icon swaps, you can pick yourself a great central mid icon in the name of Laurent Blanc. He's also a centre back in his middle and his prime version, but let me tell you something, this card is insane. Now I powered him up with a shadow and look at his stats. They look awesome. Honestly, this guy, you can play him in CDM, centre back, central mid, or even cam. Now the first part of the video I'm going to use him in cam, and the other part I'm going to use him in central mid CDM, okay? Just so we can have a range of how good he is in different positions, because some of you might use him as a cam, some of you might use him as a CM, some of you might use him as a CDM, and I want to talk about where his ratings are with a shadow on that pitch. So look at that. Fantastic. Now, I'll be honest with you, this card definitely has the ability to score goals. And the reason why is, I know he's 85 pace, but he's also got a really good long shot. And also, one thing I love about him is how quick and ferociously, aggressively he takes the ball off you. He's fantastic with that, and also he's got great presence on the pitch. You know, a lot of French players, they have huge presence on the pitch, like Vieira, Petit, and Laurent Blanc's definitely one of them, honestly, and he had a great long shot on him. Honestly, it really impressed me. Now, one thing that was really apparent was that how tall he was. The guy, you could definitely tell when he's on the pitch, kind of like Hulle, Vieira, you can spot them out a mile away. Laurent Blanc had that thing about him. He was really tall. He had ability to score goals, and one of the reasons why is because one thing I really liked about him, he had good shot power, a good shot, and most importantly, for a really tall guy who can play central mid, CDM, or even centre back, the guy's got great attack positioning, which is weird. I'm like, what the hell, man? This guy's got incredible positioning. So I found him all the time running in behind the defense, which is crazy. And also, he would get himself in such a good position to shoot that he wouldn't miss. Do you get me? Like, sometimes it's like, you know your striker's gonna score or your cam's gonna score when they're in that right position, and that's exactly what Laurent Blanc did. In one match he got me 4 goals, which was really impressive, which showed me this guy's capable of playing cam no problem because of his attack positioning and great finishing. Honestly, his finishing surprised me. He was getting that ball at the back of the net as though it was relatively really easy, and if he hit the bar, then it usually bounced back to him and he scored the goal. So that was really good to see that a central mid is having success in scoring goals. I don't think every single central mid could do that. Look at the attack positioning on that card right there, absolutely brilliant. Now what we're going to do is, we've seen that he can score goals, he's got good playmaking ability. I now want to show you his tackling and his overall passing. Honestly, his passing is solid. Not only that, but I love the way he intercepts and stops play. I think he's really good at that. I think we're looking at a very versatile player right now. Honestly, I really do think that. I definitely think he's really good as well in this game. I definitely think he fits this game really well. He breaks up play, his passing is fantastic, aggressive interceptions. He's honestly fantastic, and I tell you one thing, his passing was clean, and that made him be a good playmaker, and he helped out with scoring goals. Honestly, a lot of the goals I scored came from his passing or his interception, so that was really good to see. Also, one thing I really liked about him was he had fantastic crossing. Honestly, really good crossing. Now, I was shocked actually how good his crossing was pinpoint. Now, I know icons sometimes they have hidden stats. I definitely do think Laurent Blanc's got some hidden stats to him. He was fantastic. Honestly, he was really good at crossing and passing, intercepting. Now, look at that. He just stopped that play. He passed the ball. Look, he'll get it back. Look there. This is what I'm talking about it's kind of like aggressively gets the ball back, which is really good to see. And you know, sometimes when that happens, it really surprises your opponent and you can counter from that. So that's a really good thing about Laurent Blanc. Now, the only real negative I have for him is sometimes he feels so clunky. I think he's playing on mud, so I need to stop the game and check the pitch to see if it's been raining the last day, if it was raining. Or I need to like ring up EA, Jeff Shreves, and tell him, can you dry the pitch up? So I don't get it sometimes. He feels so heavy, but honestly, he's really good at getting the ball off you if you got it. He's got great presence, like I said. Stand tackle, slide tackle, fantastic. Good at scoring goals, good at hold-up play, good at crossing, good at passing. So he's got a lot going for him, but the only downside is, sorry to say, but he feels, it just feels really heavy sometimes, man. Like, look at this cross. Fantastic. Nice. Fantastic. So like I said, sometimes, you know, like his agility is really bad because he's like 6'4", 6'3", and when he turns, he's like a truck turning. Yeah, basically. So yeah, I'll just make sure the pitch is dry and there's no mud around, because that's how it feels like when you're playing with him sometimes. Because trust me, he's weird. I'm going to give him a 8.5.